Okay, Tom, so kettlebell swings. Really, really good exercise. We're working through the whole posterior chain of your body. So all these back muscles, all the way from the top of the shoulders down to the back of the ankles are getting a good workout. The main sort of muscle group we want to be working is the glutes. So really important to sort of work on how we load the exercise and how we unload. That's all done through the glutes. So in the loading phase, the glutes are getting stretched and we're ready for the unloading phase, which is when you're contracting and thrusting forward. And it's the power of that thrust that's gonna get this kettlebell moving nice and smoothly and enable you to use a heavier weight. So just picking that up, Tom, we've got our usual parallel stance, feet slightly wider than hip width apart. That's the stance for most of our exercises here. We want shoulders back and relaxed at the same time. So they're down and they're back. And a couple of key points. The height of that kettlebell now is the height it wants to stay through that whole loading phase. You don't want to be dropping that down here. If that kettlebell's coming down too low, chances are you're bending your lower back too much or you're squatting too much, because it's not a squat, it's a swing. So we'll just start that swing. So we basically load back by kicking the hips back and thrust it forward. We're looking to get up to about eye height. Keep the arms nice and straight. So you'll get it up to my hand every time. Perfect. So look at the load and the unload. That's all you want to be thinking about, well, the main parts you want to be thinking about through this whole exercise. Then you want to think about relaxing the shoulders, but all of this movement comes from the hips, and what's moving those hips is the glutes. So unload, so load, unload, load. The more of a load you can get, so the further back you can push your backside and stretch those glutes out, and the more powerful you can come up with that thrust for the unload, the more fluent this exercise will be. Obviously, core's always switched on the whole time here. Breathing, make sure you're breathing throughout the whole exercise. Beautiful. Working hamstrings as well. Every time you go back, it's stretching the hamstrings, stretching the glutes to come forward and to unload. You're tightening all those muscles up, contracting them. Okay, good, Tom. Perfect.